about the haul that I got for today. It's really quick, simple, and I decided to make a card with it so you can see it better than just me saying this is what it is, right? So, what I received today, first, I want to show you this first thing that I received. Um, I got this from Coloring Bliss. It's the Tritone workbook for the Blick colors. Remember, I bought all of the Blick colors, and this is the Tritone workbook, so then I can swatch them all. So when I get ready to choose colors, all I have to do is come to my book, go to the color wheel for the Blick markers, and um, work it out. So it shows you all of the different color wheels that you create, and you use the colors to fill these in and punch them out. I'm going to actually make copies of this and print it out so then I don't destroy my book. But this is how you can use these color wheels with the Blick markers. And so you color them in with the Blick markers. And it's really a good system. I've used it many, many times. And so you will enjoy it when you need to pick colors. You know, um, um, this is the style of paper that they use for this book. I had them printed, and normally I print it myself, but for some reason my paper wouldn't go through my printer, and I don't know why. So I just had them print it for me, and they use their paper, and it's a good quality, thick paper, and it's not that expensive if you're a Bliss partner to get the book because you get a discount. But they now have all of the markers. They help choose the colors that will go into these spaces, so that saves you from having to do it yourself. So now I know that Cardinal Yellow is my yellow that will fit and match on this color wheel, right? And they then you swatch all of your colors. You swatch every single color that you have. And then you do a combo test to see if these colors match. And so now instead of you trying to figure out your colors, your when you're doing a color blend, it's done for you. So even if you never use the book, go in there and pick out these colors and see if they work for you. That's the best way to do it. See if these colors are the true colors to make a good color blend. And this is the same thing that um, Spectrum Noir does with a new tri-blend set. And the tri-blend set is much more expensive than getting all of the Blick markers. And you have a bigger selection. And then you color in your color wheels all separate, lights, mediums, and darks. I remember showing you that before. And then this is the swatch side where you swatch each one of these colors. So at a glance, you can put this inside of your marker case, and when you put it inside of your marker case, you can grab them right away, or you can put them in this color order so you will always know where they're at. So if you put them in this color order in your marker case, then you won't have to search around your bag looking for those colors, or your stand, or however you want to do it. Then they give you tricolor swatches. So in this little block here, or any one of the blocks, let me see if I can go down. That's better. You swatch all three of them in this block. So you swatch half, third, 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 third. So you can see the contrast in the colors. And that's like that for every one of the different ranges of colors. So you do that for everything. You do that for the yellows and the blues and everything that complements one another. And you continue to do that until you're done. So see, that's blue, violet, and tricolors, and so on. And so that's what that is. And then as you go on, all the way in the back, if I can pick it up, is individual swatches. So you have individual swatch pages for each color. So then you don't have to go looking around for something. If you need something, say you have your ink, quick dry inks, and you need to find a marker that'll match that, you can go straight to it and find it wherever you need. So, and then that's the book. That's the book that I just got from them. And I would tell everybody, go on over to Color and Bliss and check them out, and see what they're all about. You can join their membership for as less as $5 and become a member and get coloring pages. And the more you pay, the bigger the benefit, but they don't go more than $25. And then I got from them, let's see which side is the front. I got watercolor paper from them. And so they give you a watercolor paper that is a lighter, it's lighter, so that if you need to print, you can put this right in your printer. And this paper is like 140 GSM, something like that, 146 GSM, but it's a higher quality of paper. And so you don't have to worry about, like, the other 140 GSM paper will not go through your printer. But this, because it's so much thinner, you can make swatch cards or dot cards or things like that. Because I need to make some dot cards for the Detroit, classes I'm doing, and so now I can send those through the printer and create my put my information on them because that paper is so much thinner. So that is my first part of my haul. The second part of it is I went to Hero Arts and I was looking at a video, and I don't know who made the video, and I'm sorry for not being able to give you the name credit of who I that was using these, but they are the infinity dies and they're nested, as you can see, and they make open doors. So they're called pickaboos. And so if you want to put a sentiment at the top, or anywhere on your card, you put the sentiment on the bottom and you cut this out, and only this edge cuts. Nothing else cuts. All of this all of this cuts except this. This just scores so you can be able to open the door. And so in order for you to see that, I wanted to create a card with that. And so I have the ovals, the rectangles, the squares, and the rounds, circles. So I bought all of them from Hero Arts. So that's what this is. And so I'm using my rose gold embossing folder. And it's really gorgeous. This rose gold embossing folder is really, really pretty. And so I use the rose gold embossing folder and I put pop dots on the back. I use that second from largest nesting die right here. And this is what I'm talking about, where it's scored right here. And this is an open door. I'm not going to open the door yet because I need to put it on the card base. And so what I did was I used the embossing folder, embossed it, and then I took some color and went right over it. I think this is a Tim Holtz Distress ink that I went right over, I believe. Is this Tim Holtz? No, this is not. This is Stampin' Up ink. This is Stampin' Up ink. The new in color for Stampin' Up. That's what this is. And actually, this red here that's sticking out, I used in one of my Copic markers to go over that edge because I was practicing a technique that I seen online where you can actually take your markers and go right over the designs and pop them up and give them some extra oomph. And so that's what I did with this. That's why it's like that. Oh, hi, sexy Harlem. I wasn't even seeing my chat. How you doing, Dr. E? Thank you. I love their swatch book. It is wonderful. Yeah, you can still order it online. Um, they usually do lives on Facebook on I think Wednesdays and No, on they use YouTube on Wednesday and Facebook on Thursday. But you can go on their site and order that anytime. I really do love them. They have good customer service. When my book took too long, it was like, we're gonna put a trace on it for you because of COVID, and but it finally got to me. But I really do. I love them, and their husband and wife, and they're just fun together. They're fun together. Okay, so what I did was I took, this is from our um set from, the words are from the Rose Gold collection, because I'm still working with the Rose Gold. So this is the Rose Gold embossing folder, and this is the stamp set that they have. What the words are, multi multi I don't know. You get whatever you want to say, and then you put who you want to say it to on the inside. And so, thank you for being the best. I put friend in the whole world. That's what I put on my paper. But it depends on what you want to say, mother, auntie, daughter, or whatever. So that's what that is. And so I stamped it where I knew the window was going to cut out, and then I pop this up with some pop dots, and I was going to use instead of using the foam dots, I was going to use just a piece of foam, but I was too lazy to go in the basement and get it. So I put all these pop dots on here, and I really don't like to use a lot of pop dots because I could just use a big piece of foam and not worry about it. But laziness, this is what happens. And so I'm just putting glue on here just to give it some extra, because I've had these pop dots for a long time, and when you don't know how long you have stuff, this sticky might not work. So I always put glue on them because I don't know where I got these from or when. Okay, and then I'm going to put this matted right on here. I'm matting that right on top of this, and I popped it up so when you open the door you have a little bit of um, layer type thing going on. Okay, and so then let me bring my door upward and see, once I pull that door up, now you can see my sentiment right in that door. So I love that part. I think that is so cute. It looks like it's filled in and or closed off, and then when you pull it up, they get your message. Really cute. I love these little hero art hiding doors. Okay, and then this is from the Gorgeous Girls series. I have these Gorgeous Girls, and when I seen it, I was like, I'm buying all of them. I'm getting all the Gorgeous Girls because they so cute. And when I got them, I ain't did a thing with them. Like, why did I get all of them? I think it's like 60 of them, and I don't do anything with them. So I pulled it out and I just colored it, and I left it on my desk. And so I said, okay, I'm going to just leave it on my desk, and when I need it, I'll have it. So that's the reason why I'm using her today. She was my inspiration for this sentiment. And so I just used some pop dots and popped her up so she could be swinging on this card. And you see me, I use all the pieces of the pop dots. Just because I take off the little round parts, all of it is stickable. Stickable? I don't know. But I'm just going to put her right here, and she's I'm trying to let this one hang off just in front of that door to clear it and put her right on there. So now she's on that, she's hanging on that doorway, and she's telling her friend, thank you for being the best friend in the world. And so you can give this card to someone to let them know you are their friend. Yeah, I don't know. I have so much stuff in this craft room. I just did a craft room redo, moving around stuff, and I found so much stuff. Like, what? I got all this stuff. Get to using it. So that's why I decided to get to using it today, and just decided to pop on it and do a video with those. Since I bought those new doors, I thought it would be cute to just come and do something really quick. And so this is a card that I'm going to add to the big bag of cards that I have. I'm giving to the church. Um, I have a whole gigantic big old bag full of cards. And so I'm just going to give them all to the church so they can give them to the sick and shut in. And most of them say thinking of you. Most of them say thinking of you. So I'm going to give it to them so they can pass out to the congregation and for people they haven't seen in a while. Okay. Okay. So there we go. Yeah. And there we go with our card. And so that is our card for today with the little peekaboo door. I think that is just the cutest thing ever. And so I got these from Hero Arts. And I just went and they wasn't that expensive either, being that they are all infinity dies, so you can do multiple sizes. This can be something cute for when you want to give a gift to somebody, or put a gift card in a card and then just put a little sentiment in there. It will really work out. So this is just a little thing for me to do tonight, because I have Crafty Sunday tomorrow, and we're going to be doing 3 designs for Crafty Sunday, and then I have the big project with I did 100 kits for the block party for Detroit on next week. And so I don't know how many videos I'm going to do this week, because I'm preparing all of those kits for them. So thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you for being here this cute little this Saturday night. It's 9:25 here. So thank you, Dr. E. I appreciate you. Thank you, Sexy Harlem. I appreciate you. I really like the fact that you come in and I can talk to you. Unfortunately, my Facebook people, I can't reply back to them because they don't show comments and stuff. Thank you. You have a great evening yourself. I appreciate you. And I will see you in the next one.